I'm a big proponent for unions. I'm a big proponent for organizing your workplace against your employer and trying to bargain for better wages, benefits, etc., etc. I just didn't know that this is a thing that had to extend to goddamn Roblox, but I guess here we are. It seems like we need a Roblox union. I kind of want to learn about the problem with Roblox by theScore esports. I don't know how interesting this video is going to be. I played Roblox like once when I was like, when did Roblox come out? I'm trying to learn too much. September 1st, 2006. So I must have played it around this time. Because I remember playing it when it was very new, and it was just a bunch of bullshit. But I didn't play it for very long. I was more of a Minecraft kind of guy. I started playing Minecraft like a month after it was first released. Not 2011, dumbass. I think it was 2009, wasn't it? May 17, 2009. So in June of 2009. Wait. That's not even it. Wait. Minecraft. Wikipedia. It was 2009. Regardless, I started playing it a month after it was initially available. I played it in browser. And this was back when creative mode was the only thing that existed. So, like, you had, like, 32 blocks to choose from. If you placed a water source block as an admin in a server, it would flood the entire world, and you needed sponges to clean it up. Stuff like that. A lot of crazy stuff going on. It was a lot of fun, though. To this day, I think creative mode is better than survival for Minecraft. But I can understand why people like survival. But regardless, I never played too much Roblox. So I'm curious to see what the problem is with it.
Is one of the biggest games in the world.
Is it though?
It's not a game really, it's more like a kid-friendly game design platform where anyone can make games and have other Roblox users play them.
That was kind of cool though. I remember playing Roblox for like a brief period of time, and there was like different game modes like he describes there, where like there was one where like it was an FPS and you would like have to fight other people. There was one where like it was like a platformer, where like it was like a parkour, like obstacle course you had to try to get around. There's like some creativity to that, but there is that for Minecraft as well. It's just, I don't know that it's as easy, at least not at the time, than Roblox made it, but I don't remember.
Mostly, Roblox is used by younger kids, where they can play games you can't find on Steam or anywhere else, or they can use it as a way to get into game development and even make a little bit of money doing it. But
same for Minecraft mods, though, to be fair. A lot of people got into coding and stuff like that because of Minecraft. And like it first sparked an interest for them, either through trying to make mods themselves or trying to use like redstone in a really cool and creative way within the game itself. I was already interested in graphic design at this point already a little bit because of being in forums and making signatures and stuff like that, which I've talked about on stream before. But I also got interested in like making texture packs for Minecraft. Back in the day, the only way you could change the texture pack of Minecraft was to literally replace the file that like had all the blocks on a single sheet, and you just edited the image there and then replaced the file, and then everything would, hopefully work. And I made a couple that way, but I don't have the files for that anymore. So I actually had a small interest in doing that. I also made skins for your actual Minecraft character once that was a capability you could do. I remember making one that was like an old CRT television as the head, and it looked like a computer. I thought it was really cool. It was like one of the coolest skins I remember making. I also like briefly got into like making worlds. I forget what it was called. There was like a program that people would use. It was like an external program that was not affiliated with Minecraft in any way, but you would be able to like make different like 3D models of worlds in it. And then there was a tool that allowed you to essentially import it into like Minecraft's framework and load it up. Now, of course, that only let you like change the aesthetics of it to an extent, and it was kind of difficult to like make cave systems and stuff like that as far as I'm aware. But that was also kind of cool. There's a lot of like game dev kind of stuff that you kind of play with in Minecraft and even Roblox apparently, which is really cool, I think, for the younger population to get into, to try to like dip their toes into that world. I had a mod where I had to make a PC and then program it to move in the MC world. It was so fun. That's a lot of sauce. That seems like too much for me.
According to a report by Quentin Smith of People Makes Games, the kids making Roblox games aren't actually making very much money at all.
Imagine my shock.
They might be getting screwed by Roblox.
No, you're meaning to tell me that whatever corporation currently controls the Roblox IP is trying to make as much money as possible off of exploiting other people's labor? A company would never do that. That's crazy.
All right, folks, before we get into the video, I just want to remind you all to please sub to the channel if you haven't already.
Yeah, sub to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/conurec, C-O-N-U-R-E-C-C. We upload 2 videos a week. It's very cool.
Okay, so Roblox. One more time in case you missed it, it's basically a tool where you can design and host your own games. Roblox handles the graphics and stuff, you just have to come up with a game idea and then make it within Roblox's interface. It's sort of like a digital game development Lego set. You can make anything you can imagine, in theory.
And the problem is it looks like shit. What is that, dude? What is that? Literally just play Minecraft. It has a better aesthetic for being like low poly. Like what the hell is this? This aesthetic is so disgusting to my eyes, dude. Yeah, this is Minecraft at home, yeah. They're trying to be like Legos, but like the graphics are, they're like low fidelity, obviously, because they have to be. I don't know, dude. Minecraft did the aesthetic much better. Roblox came out after Minecraft, as far as I'm aware. Anyway.
2006, but it really picked up in the last couple of years, and some have
It was
noted
initially released in 2006? Never mind. Wait, really? Wait.
it launched in 2006, but
In 2006? That's 2 years. Wait, 3 years before Minecraft. Never mind. Regardless, it looks like shit. Sorry.
it really picked
Not
up in the
sorry.
last couple of years, and some have noted that that was probably thanks to COVID, because kids were stuck at home all day with nothing else to do but play Roblox, I guess.
game
Roblox
is older than
Corporation,
most
the
of its
company
player
that
base.
developed and operates Roblox, is traded on the New York Stock Exchange and is worth approximately $50 billion.
Who the hell is investing in Roblox stock? What the hell? Wait, what is it at now? Who is investing in Roblox stock? That's actually very interesting to think about to me. Okay.
Is traded on the New York Stock Exchange and is worth approximately $50 billion. Now, that probably seems like a crazy amount for what is essentially a game dev platform mostly used by preteens, but over the last couple of years, Roblox has cemented itself as a pretty incredible platform. According to Roblox, they have 20 million games on the platform and paid out over $300 million to the people who developed those games as of December 2020. Many Roblox experiences, game whatevers, are very successful. One of the biggest games on the platform is Adopt Me, which according to TechCrunch hit 1.6 million concurrent users in 2020. For context, CSGO's
hell is
peak
that?
concurrent players is 1.3 million. More people in 2020 were playing Adopt Me than CSGO, one of the biggest esports in the world.
Makes sense. Though, to be fair, there is a larger barrier to entry to play Counter-Strike Global Offensive than there is to Roblox. Roblox is very bare bones. It's also not super intensive on the PC. It's also not super intense in general to play as an experience for the player. CSGO obviously is a competitive game. It's a skill set that you need to develop over time to get good at, or else you may not have the best time, etc., etc. So I don't know that it's necessarily fair to compare them, but it's an interesting point to make.
People in 2020 were playing Adopt Me than CSGO, one of the biggest esports in the world. According to the Roblox Corporation, 25% of revenue generated from an experience goes to its creator. But things are allegedly a lot more complicated than that. On August 19th, People Make Games' Quinton Smith released a video called Investigation: How Roblox is Exploiting Young Game Developers.
These kids are not just hobbyists. They're doing real work that is
Oi.
driving the value of one of the biggest video game publishers in history. But with a cut that's just 1/3 of the industry standard and nobody looking out for their health, we had to ask, is the next generation of video game developers being exploited before they've even finished secondary school?
Roblox child labor, huh? Makes sense.
In this video, Smith lays out all the public facts you've already heard, but adds a ton of context from interviews and investigation that suggests that Roblox might be exploiting the kids making games on their platform. The big thing to start with is how
still
Roblox
shocked.
pays you out, because you don't get cold hard cash for making a super successful Roblox experience. Instead, you get paid out in Robux, the currency that you use to buy passes to and make
It's the fucking company store! Oh my god. Roblox is exploiting child labor, allegedly, and is paying them in company currency. It's in Capistan. It's actually in Capistan. Except localized in the framework of this children's video game. That's actually insane to me. This is not what I was expecting from this video.
in-game purchases in other Roblox experiences. But to complicate things further, as Smith points out, you don't get to actually turn those Robux into a real-world currency until you hit 100,000 Robux, which cost about 1,000 USD to buy.
What? On Twitch and from YouTube AdSense revenue, it requires you to hit $100 before you can get a payout. I think it's the same for Patreon as well. It seems like the standard minimum before you get a payout from a lot of these companies, where you usually, operate under an independent contractor kind of relationship with the company, is $100. 100 of them. And Roblox is making you wait until you get to 1,000? What is that? Wait, how do they get away with this? When you get sick, you have to go to the Haas blocks? Fuck off. This is messed up, man. Like, it's literally this. We're putting noob in the company store. This is quite literally, brother. Hell yeah, now that's what I call free market capitalism, okay? This is really a sign of our times, isn't it? I see no problem with this. These kids are pulling themselves up by their bootstraps.
Because if Roblox is only taking 30% of your revenue, then any successful game should still be generating profit, right? Unfortunately for aspiring game devs, Smith points out two ways in which Roblox really complicates the making profit part of the whole making games thing.
The first thing Roblox tells us young developers is make anything, reach millions of players, earn serious cash. And then the next thing it says is, oh, well, I mean, if you actually want people to play your game, I guess you could give us money. But as duplicitous as it sounds, we know this works because Roblox has 20 million experiences made by its mostly young audience, even though when I spoke to professional Roblox developers, they told me that kids should not expect to make money on the platform.
You can literally, you can experience 20 million different experiences at your choosing. You have the liberty to, play, Adopt Me or, Roblox Cops and Robbers or whatever video game experiences they're having. But there is one experience that is quintessential to the Roblox platform, regardless of what you choose to do or not. And that's the experience of getting your labor exploited as a child, getting paid in company currency at the company store. Hell yeah, brother. That's what we call learning them young, brother. You gotta get them used to the fact that they're gonna goddamn get company dollars if they're gonna get paid at all. That's crazy. So I guess the way that they try to get away with this is that, so you can get paid in Robux. And I assume, because this video would probably have said otherwise if it wasn't the case, I would assume that you could use the Robux on the platform to pay for whatever else you were gonna pay for with them. So if you wanted to turn it into money, you have to wait for the $1,000 mark of Robux equivalent. Whereas, like I said, on Patreon, YouTube, Twitch, you had to wait for $100 for a payout. So I guess that's the way they kind of rationalize it, and that, the money is still technically theirs as long as they continue to pay for goods and services at the company store. But I don't know, man. I don't know that that's too good. That's interesting. Wow.
So what Smith alleges is that Roblox's marketplace is essentially pay to play. When you open the Discover tab in Roblox, it shows you the current most popular experiences. And if you want to push your game up, you have to pay Roblox to advertise it. And guess how you pay Roblox to advertise you? Using Robux, the currency you get for making a successful game. So let's say you go through all of this. You pay your Robux for advertising, your game becomes a hit. Now is it time to convert your Robux into cash? Not quite, because as Smith points out, you still need to wait until you hit that 100,000 Robux before you can cash out. But more importantly, he also notes that while it costs $1,000 to buy 100,000 Robux, Roblox will only buy your 100,000 Robux for $350 US. According to Smith, once you've put your real money into Roblox's system, you've basically devalued it forever. While Roblox can promise you that you're going to make cash from making successful experiences, it's never actually going to be the same amount of money that you put in. At least not if we're going by Smith's calculations. In case you got lost somewhere amidst all the numbers,
so listen, I'm a big proponent for unions. I'm a big proponent for organizing your workplace against your employer and trying to bargain for better wages, better benefits, etc., etc. Perhaps even, better democracy in regards to decisions made within the firm. I just didn't know that this is a thing that necessarily had to extend to goddamn Roblox, but I guess here we are. It seems like we need a Roblox union, or rather a union that would be like more wholesale in regards to like microtransactions and, you know, in-game like ecosystems like Roblox with Robux, etc. It seems like something has to be done to help these kids. God damn. I don't know who owns and who founded the Roblox Corporation, but I would be willing to bet that they have some questionable takes on ephebophilia. I'd be willing to bet these are more than likely right-wing libertarians. Finding gainful employment despite their young age, I see no problem. Jesus Christ. Robloxian, yeah, noobs of the world unite. Hell yeah, brother. Shit. This guy is getting absolutely fleeced in the free market. Oh no. You gotta put a nice hat on this guy and salute, man. Noobs of the world unite.
What is allegedly happening here is that Roblox is encouraging the people who buy Robux to never cash out of their system. And remember,
well, that's shocking. Why would they want to do that?
The people who are buying Robux are mostly kids. And to be fair, things do look pretty generous if you don't cash out. You get a lot of Robux for making a hit, but you can't buy a sandwich with Robux. You can't.
That's what you think. Until Robux becomes a currency to compete with the US dollar. Just wait. Don't worry. I'm sure there's a way.
With Robux. You can't pay rent with Robux, which is something that a lot of indie developers do when their games are successful. Now again, the people designing these experiences and making this money are kids. Roblox boasts about how they're the largest online entertainment platform for people under 18 in the world. These kids aren't trying to pay rent with their games, they're hoping to make a little bit of money after school. Roblox is taking in real human money when people buy Robux to spend on experiences. But the creators making those experiences that people want to spend money on aren't being paid in real money.
This is only solidifying my take that Minecraft is infinitely better than Roblox. But that doesn't make the practices of, you know, Microsoft and Minecraft much better. Or, you know, Notch as a person and his ideology, as we've come to find out, after he made the hit game Minecraft, any better either. Seems to be dog shit all the way down, unfortunately, but for experience sake, I still think Minecraft is better, for like the consumer end experience.
They're being paid in Robux. And finding all that out...
That's why you mod it? Well, that's actually the thing. People were making... I remember being on Minecraft forums, and I remember, like, when you would want to download, like, a skin, like a texture pack or whatever, they would give you an ad fly link or whatever. It was, like, some ad services or something like that. And you would have to watch an ad before it would let you click the download link. And I think people were finding ways to monetize that way, which seems infinitely better, at least, than, you know, getting paid in company dollars in the form of Robux.
Is what led Smith to make his video.
What makes Roblox money is empowering kids to become workers with unreasonable expectations of what they can achieve on this platform in a way that would be illegal if it wasn't happening online.
Roblox did not respond to Smith or any other games media for
Imagine my show.
Game Developer received a statement in which Roblox detailed the amount of money that creators have made on their platform. Quote, specifically for Q2 2021, developer exchange fees, the amount of money developers earned on the Roblox platform, totaled $129.7 million. Through the first 6 months of 20...
Infant. Literally, at this age, you should be on your Robux grind set, okay? At this age, the average age of a Roblox player, you gotta be on your hustle grind set. Literally a Sigma infant. Oh God. This is depressing. This is not good. Sigma fetus.
2021, our developer community has earned $248.7 million, and we are on pace to share $500 million with our community in 2021, which is around 5 times the amount our community earned in 2019. Basically, Roblox is saying that creators have made a lot of money in Roblox. But again, if we're listening to Smith's allegations, we don't know how much of that money is real money. Smith encourages people to share the video and put pressure on Roblox to do better. Unfortunately, given the lack of statements about this, that seems relatively unlikely to happen anytime soon. Right now, Roblox is under no legal pressure or obligation to make any changes to their payout structure. It seems that currently everything they're doing is legal. Remember, game development is still a super new field. Lawmakers are probably completely unaware that anything like this could be happening, which means despite all the allegations, Roblox's current alleged practices are likely to continue.
I'm making an announcement, everybody. I will be running for office. Now, don't get too excited. I'm going to be a single issue candidate, okay? And that single issue will be better working conditions for the 10-year-olds that work making the Roblox Corporation money. And we'll see how it goes. Single issue Roblox candidate. Let's go.
Until Roblox's stock price takes a hit or creators rebel en masse. I got an end board for you, Keith. How much money do you think is in this bag? If somebody is right in the comments, I'll let you know exactly how much money's in here. Or you can cheat and look at my Twitter feed.
How much is it?
You know in the comments.
So those are all quarters. 25 cents a piece. 4 of those makes $1. For any kids watching this, because the subject of the video is Roblox. 1 quarter equals 25 cents. That's 25 pennies. 4 of those quarters, 25 times 4, or 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25 is 100, which is 100 pennies or $1. So now we have to extrapolate from that how many multiples of 4, how many quarters are in here, and we'll find out how much money there is. Now, I have no good way to figure that out. The dude in the video said $80. I'm gonna say 75. Probably not, though. Roblox where children learn how to scam. No, you're dumb. You're doing it wrong. It's Roblox. Stop! It's Roblox where children get scammed. It's not the children learning how to scam people. They are the ones getting scammed. Oh, God. I remember when Roblox was not driven by money. Jesus Christ. This person is 13 now. They're talking about when they were 9. The good old days. Hanging out and building stuff in Ultimate Build, sharing creations in Sandbox, the countless tycoon games, fun obstacle courses. Those were simpler times. Yeah, the Roblox Corporation just did not find a way to allegedly exploit child labor. I can always see my son developing games. He spends days or weeks or even months before he's done, depending on the game he makes. Never realized the reality, though, until now. Now I'm going to tell my son to watch this. He's only 10 years old. Yeah, you should probably also look into what he does with those Robux. Because it seems like bang for your buck, you want to try to get to the payout every time, because otherwise you're just getting fleeced. Radicalized Roblox Zoomers? Yeah, this actually could be a good way. If somebody in a more authoritative sense, in a more overtly political sense, of course this is very political, but in a more overtly political than I have, went over this, it could actually be a decent way to, clue some kids into, unionizing labor movements and stuff like that. Seems like a good way to do it. Oh, this is serious shit. Unironically, though. It does seem like a meme because it's like Roblox and it's a kid's game and blah, 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 blah. But exploitation of labor is no different, regardless of how old the person who's being exploited is. In fact, I would say exploitation of child labor, which has been outlawed ostensibly in the United States, is even worse than, actually other forms of exploitation of labor. Not to say that they're not all bad, but that's pretty bad. Time to pay the kids that created Dota and Warcraft 3, unironically. That is true. I wonder if they've gotten any kickbacks for doing so. Like, for instance, whoever developed Dota Auto Chess and any versions that existed before that, if they didn't get a lot of, at least a lump sum of money from Dota, because Dota ended up making Valve ended up making their own auto chess variant. Teamfight Tactics came out, Hearthstone Battlegrounds came out. That it became an entire, auto battlers became an entire version of game as a result of the efforts of that person or those people who developed Dota Auto Chess or anything that came before that. That's the oldest one I know of. There could have been older ones for, Warcraft or whatever. Says kids might be getting screwed by Roblox, then holds up the money he made at theScore this year. That's funny. Dude, YouTube commenters are funnier than I am. I gotta get my shit moving. Anyway, damn. Listen, I expected something from this video, okay, when I put it in my watch later, and when we started watching, I did not expect Ancapistan Virtual, Ancapistan 2 Virtual Boogaloo, company store and company currency, and exploitation of child labor, allegedly. I didn't expect it, but we got it, and this has been very illuminating, so I hope you learned something. I don't know what is to be done here. I'm sure labor organizers and such could try to, help these kids out in some way. It seems like one of the better ways to do it might be, legislation, but that would require, lawmakers to give a fuck about a children's video game. And there's already a lot of our elected representatives that don't care about the exploitation of labor in a general sense, so I don't know how well that would work for this niche issue. It's not looking good, but I hope for the best. And if you are a kid who happens to see this video, or the video we watched, which was the subject of this video, I hope you kind of look at other ways that you might be seeing your labor be exploited, either by not being paid enough at your usual 9 to 5, if you're, of age to start working at a grocery store or food service place, or, you don't get enough breaks, or, you don't get insurance in the United States through your job, etc., etc. Just kind of analyze some ways you could be, better taken care of by the people that employ you. Who knows? You might, move into learning some more about it, become the labor organizers of the next generation, and help out kids and others all over the world. Godspeed. Abolish wage theft in Roblox. Yeah, that's actually funny. Wait. It's like this chart. Other types of theft. Larceny, 5.3 billion. Burglary, 4.1 billion. Or 10 billion. Auto theft, $3.80 billion. Robbery, $0.34 billion. Wage theft. And then next to that, an entire other block. Robux theft. Oh, God. This is not good, man. This video is Conure Call It is Cherry. Thanks for playing, and I hope you continue to enjoy the content. If you'd like to be the next Conure Call, all you gotta do is follow me on Twitter, @ConureCC, retweet my video links when they go live. You know the drill. Keep it real and have a good day.